Hey guys, what's up? I want to make a video about the debate about full range of motion, pulse reps, and stuff like that. Because obviously, a lot of textbook form cricket ass motherfuckers out there think they know everything about bodybuilding and building muscle because they read some fucking article or some magazine or I don't know, fucking went to I don't know. It really pisses me off. People don't understand. Most people don't even know what full range of motion is, right? So when I see somebody doing pulse reps, they think, "Oh my god, man, you gotta go full range of motion." You know, like I put a video of me doing front squats, pulse reps because I split up my leg training into heavy days when I'm just doing heavy back squats, obviously using the most weight that I can, going all the way down, all the way up, because I'm focusing on strength, overall. And I have days when I do volume work, which is tension, blood, shoving the blood into the muscle. And I already spoke about that, the differences in training styles and how they're both beneficial. And when most people will see a video of somebody doing push reps, immediately they assume that's the only thing this guy does. This is bad form. Da 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 da. First of all, people gotta understand. You do not need. I repeat. I'm saying that you do not need full range of motion on one exercise to achieve growth. And before you get all butthurt, let me give you a few examples. For example, look at I mentioned the deadlift before, right? Everyone and their grandma knows you can build great traps from doing deadlifts, right? A lot of people say that. In fact, a lot of people that want that traps to stop growing were told by their personal trainers to stop doing deadlifts. Now tell me, if deadlifts are so good for growing traps, what fucking full range of motion is in deadlifts for the traps? Who deadlifts and shrugs at the top doing a conventional deadlift? All you're doing is grabbing a weight as heavy as it is, coming all the way up, retracting your scapula. Oftentimes, people don't even do that and go back down. And that still puts tremendous stress on the muscle and makes it grow. Muscles grow because of stress, not necessarily full range of motion. So once again, once you get into that question, we'll have a different argument to talk about. Second example is people, for example, I know a lot of soccer players. Like I'm African, I know a lot of soccer players who have great quads and calves. They don't even weight train. They don't go to the gym. They believe that working out is going to make them too slow or whatever, so they just play soccer their whole life. And they have these great developed quads. Look at your average soccer player who doesn't even lift. You're going to notice that he has great quads. Now, you tell me, are your quads under tension when you're playing soccer? Obviously, of course, because you're sprinting, you're running, this and that. You're jumping, da da da. Now, show me the full range of motion. You go watch the soccer game, right? Go watch the fucking soccer game and show me when either player on either team is doing full range of motion while playing fucking soccer. Same thing for calves. They have great calves from sprinting across, running on their tippy toes because it increases your speed and stuff like that. Show me a soccer player who's fucking running like this across the field doing full range of motion on his calves. You're not gonna find me. Once again, I made a video and I explained a lot of people that I met that had great calves, and when I looked at the before picture, they had skinny calves, and I was like, "What happened?" They told me they used to do a lot of jump roping for their conditioning for their heart, and one of the byproducts of jump roping was increased calf size. I mean, you could look at so many different stories of people who build great calves just from jump roping. Never did calf raises in their entire lives and went from skinny calves to decent calves, not monster use calves. So you tell me, why did their calves grow? Do you do full range of motion when you jump rope? You don't. You're just doing this up and down. Look at forearms. A lot of people build a lot of strongman competitors, right? A lot of people that do strongman and all these heavy duty lifting heavyweight exercises do a lot of forearm walks, and they've all said the exact same thing. They build great forearms simply from holding on to heavy shit, right? You do forearm walks your entire life, your forearms are gonna get huge. You can look at farmers in underdeveloped countries that do a lot of carrying. They have these huge forearms. What full range of motion is being done on your forearm when you're doing forearm walks? You're not walking like this. Once again, you're just holding this shit. Bottom of the day, conclusion is your muscles react to stress, progressive overload. Now, full range of motion. Do you need full range of motion? Obviously, yeah, but people don't even know what full range of motion is. For example, if people think that a full range of motion on the tricep, rope push down, for example, is you doing this. They say go all the way up, all the way down. That's full range of motion. Sorry, but it's not. If you actually study the human body, and I made a video about that, full range of motion on the tricep starts from over here, right, all the way to here, to back here. Meaning from French press all the way to kickbacks. And there's a lot of people who build great triceps without doing kickbacks, meaning technically they never train their triceps with full range of motion. Because full range of motion is not just in one exercise. You understand that full range of motion is not in one exercise. Full range of motion is every angle from the beginning, from the deepest stretch, right, to the maximum contraction, right? So a lot of people don't even go from here all the way to here. I mean, who the fuck does an exercise that starts off like this and then like that? Nobody. So to really have full range of motion, you got to do different exercises at different angles, right? That train the muscle in every single angle. I'm not saying you shouldn't train the muscle in every angle. Obviously, you should. But a small way to do it is to split up your training. For example, so you're doing quads. You want to split your training where you're doing every single angle possible. For example, when I do front squats, I stay at the top. I don't go all the way down. If I'm doing tension work, where I'm just focusing on tension on the muscle and keeping constant, blood flow and stuff like that, there's no point in going all the way down because I'm doing tension work. I'm just shoving blood into the muscle as fast as I can. If I'm doing deep squats, and obviously I'm doing it's a whole different goal. For example, I'm going for strength or for overall maximum size. And I'm going all the way down, all the way up. Where the tension stops when you're all the way at the bottom, believe it or not, the tension is not the same all the way at the bottom as it is in the middle. And when you get all the way to the top, there's no tension also, not as much. So what I do is I split up my quad training into an exercise that does I don't know if I can show you guys, we showed an action figure, exercise that does like the first about half of the range of motion. For example, on the leg press, I might do just bringing my knees all the way to my chest and stopping like this halfway. Then I might go to a different exercise like the front squats while I do the top range of motion. Then I might do one exercise while I do the full range of motion, which is back squats or hack squats. So you got to split up your training so you hit the muscle from every single angle in order to have full range of motion, to achieve full range of motion on that muscle. Get the idea out of your head that you could get full range of motion really from just one exercise. Some body parts allow you to do that, but some don't, especially if you want to train them efficiently. Same thing with biceps. I made a video explaining how most people think that full range of motion on the bicep is just doing this, all the way up, all the way down. Once again, no, full range of motion on the bicep is all the way up here. That's a fully contracted bicep. You're not going to do a barbell curl and go like this. All right, you're going to look fucking stupid. So what you do is you break up your bicep training into the fully stretched position, which is incline bicep curl. When your bicep is back, when your arm is back here, that's when you're doing a full range of motion on your bicep. Then you're going to do another exercise when the ball is in front of you. And another one when the ball is up here. The cables are up here. That's how you achieve full range of motion. So full range of motion, stop looking at it as just one exercise top to bottom. Full range of motion usually consists of different exercises hitting different angles of the muscle. But once again, that's just me explaining to you guys a lot of stuff I do in my videos. If you're still not convinced, do your own thing. Thank you for your input, but this is Team 3D. We know what we're doing, and we making gains. Thanks again. And sorry for getting pissed off. I'm not mad at the subscribers. I'm mad at the hippie motherfuckers that go from channel to channel. Because sometimes I see those guys, they'll assume that you don't know what you're doing. So they're like, oh man, you should do this, you should do this. Then I go on a channel. First of all, there's no picture of them, obviously. If you don't have an avatar, don't even try to don't even give advice, man. Seriously, if you don't even have a reference point to show that you know what you're talking about, don't even put your shit on the internet. Don't even comment. That's one. Two, now unless you're being positive and you want to say, hey, God, I think you're doing this, you might get injured, you understand. And two, I go on their page and I see them doing the same shit on everybody else's channel. And I'm like, damn, I know trolls are going to be trolls, but god damn, son. Sometimes I see them commenting on professional bodybuilders, telling them how to fucking exercise. Now, of course, they're going to be like, oh, they're on the juice. Anybody goes on the juice. Well, you get on the juice and sit on your ass all day and you show me how much you grow. All right? Guys, stop listening to everything you read in magazines and all the textbook format bullshit. A lot of people will tell you that they built their physiques based on what works for them. Partial reps and full reps both work for me and have a place in my program. So I'm going to keep on doing it. With that being said, dominate your day, Team 3D.